Okay, so now in this satisfying animation, we are going to choose the concepts of dynamics. So let's see what we can do with that. And first thing first, we need one cube, and I'm going to press ND on my keyboard so I can see edges and vertices. Segments, I mean size X, I'm going to choose 50. Size Y, I'm going to choose 100, or let's make this 500 or something, or let's make this 400 like this. Size Z, let's make this 250 like that. So size X, let's make this 25. Fillet radius, let's choose fillet radius 2, subdivisions also 2, and fillet radius to 5 as well. Okay, so we are getting this kind of structure. Go to the MoGraph cloner, select this cube and move inside this cloner. Select this cloner in it is already in a linear format, but it is in y direction. So let's make this 0, and let's make this x direction to somewhere around 50, or let's say 100. Okay, and now we are going to make the number of counts to 10, or let's make this 30 as well. So we will get something like this. And let's select this, and by holding control I'm going to create duplicate of this, and this is going to be my extras, so I'll call it as extras. And by holding alt I'm going to click on this icon so I can hide those. Then let's select this cube clone over here and press C to make this object editable, or before that let's hit Control Z. First we will apply our dynamics to it. Okay, but before that there should be some ground, so for that I'm going to choose my plane, and let's add this plane, and let's try to bring this over here like this. Okay, over here properly, make sure that it should touch the edge of this portion like this. And you can go to the coordinates, you can make this proper -200, so it will automatically come over here. Okay, then after that we can go to the top view, and we are going to increase the size from here, as well as we can increase the size from here, and you can adjust this portion over here like that. So then let's add camera, and let's enable this camera, and let's try to choose parallel view so we can see this properly. Okay, press S to zoom in, or press Ctrl Shift Z to get rid of this view, and try to adjust this camera properly like this at this portion. Okay, like that. Now there should be someone who is going to control the movement of camera, so for that I'm going to add one null object, and this null object is going to control the movement of this camera. So let's bring this camera over here, like inside this null object. Then if you guys know that we have those extras, so let's bring those extras, and now I'm going to move those extras over here somewhere around like this portion over here like that. Okay, somewhere around like this. And then I'm going to bring one cube, and this cube we have to make sure that it should touch the edge of this sphere over, this cube over here like this. Okay, and this cube is going to be our reference point, so let's call it as reference point. Okay, and bring inside this null object, and select, make sure that this reference point is over here like that. And right now let's keep it as it is. Okay, or you can simply hide this just for now. Okay, now let's select this camera, right click, Cinema 4D, and we have to choose protection tag. Okay, like that. So our setup is ready. Now all we need to do is apply dynamics to it. So first thing first, we have this plane. Simply right click, simulation tag, and we will choose collider body tag. Go to the collision, inherit tag, apply tag to all children, individual elements all. Shape, we are going to choose static mesh. Similarly, this cloner, first of all select this cube, right click, simulation tag, and choose rigid body. Okay, let's choose apply tag to children, individual elements all, and if you hit play they are not doing anything, so this is how we want. Then I'm going to select this cloner, and I'll press C to make this editable. And now what will happen, that I'm going to get this kind of 30, almost 30 clones for each and every one, and each and every one has its own dynamics, and all of them are inside this null object. Even if I play it now, I'll get the same results. Now this one over here, which is at the top one, I'm going to bring them out of this entire stuff, and let's minimize it. Now I'll go to the dynamics, and I'll go to over here, and over here you will get this option called custom initial velocity. So simply click on it, And now we need to add velocity to it, so let's make this initial velocity 100 centimeter. And if I hit play now, I'll get this kind of structure over here like that. And this is what we actually needed. So let's make this value I have somewhere around 300 or something, and let's make this like that. And now let's try to see this portion from this angle. Okay, and let's see this animation from this angle, and let's see where it's gonna get ended. So hit play, we will get something like this animation at this point over here. Okay, this portion is coming really close to this one, so we need to select this portion and we need to bring this a little bit forward. Okay, so if you see this now, we will get this animation over here as this animation ends somewhere around at this point. Okay, so what we can do now, let's go to the start. And if you know that in plane we have this reference point, and if you see from the top view, this point is currently touching this edge of this. Okay, so now let's select this null object and we have to rotate it on x-axis. So I'll create one keyframe, and as this animation goes further, this is gonna get something like this over here, and somewhere around at this, let's say 200 centimeter, not 200 centimeter, but at 200 seconds, I need this portion should come from here to here. And whenever this entire stuff is gonna come over here, I have to make sure that at this point also this reference cube should touch the edge of this portion, I mean this starting cube. Okay, then only I'll select this null and I'll create another keyframe, and at 200 I'm going to end this timeline. So now if I see this animation from the start, I'll get this kind of structure. But if you see, this is getting quite fast. So what we can do, let's make this value up to 250 like that. Let's select this null object and let's select this keyframe and make this to around 250. Still I think it's gonna get very fast, so we need to increase this timeline to, let's say 280. Okay, let's bring this to 280. Even if it's that slow, so let's make this proper 300. Let's make this up to 300. So now if you see this animation, we will get this animations like this, and as it goes further, we will get up to this, and this animation is still gonna get continued. Okay, and now this reference point is not needed, so I'll delete this. Then I'll go to the redshift render view. Let's enable this render view. Let's create redshift material. Let's apply one material to this, and you can apply one material to this extras, and same material to this cloners you can apply to this null object as well. Similarly, the same material to this cube. Go to the redshift light and choose dome light, double click and choose white color. Okay, and now if you see this animation, we will get this kind of results. Okay, like this. So okay, and now let's select this dome light, go to the add, and we are going to choose our HDRI and go to the coordinates and try to adjust this HDRI light according to your needs. You can check it out which one is suitable for you. Okay, I think shadows should be on this side, so I'll keep it on like that. Similarly, I need to check it out the direction. I think this much direction looks good. If I see this from the start, I'll get something like this. Okay, and if you want, then you can create redshift material, one material apply to this ground. You can make this ground a complete white color like that, and you can select this material and you can choose golden presets or like copper or something else, or even you can choose golden material as well. I think copper looks good, so I'll go with the copper, and you can see we are gonna get this kind of animation, which is going to be very satisfactory animation, you can say. As you guys can see, this is going like this over here, and as this animation goes, our second animation is gonna come at the frame, and then this animation is gonna get continued. So this is how you can create this kind of looping animation. If you want, you can go and you can simply write, you can simply hit backspace, and you can simply go with the dome light as well if you need that, or you can go with this as well. And if you want, you can try different portions, like you can choose tinted glass as well. There are some presets, you can choose glass, and you, if you want, you can check it out that as well. That also looks quite good over here, to be honest. And then you can choose water, you can check it out that as well. And glass as well, there is golden as well. You can choose lead, or you can choose platinum, okay, silver. It's totally up to you. Or you can, as I said, you can go to the glass as well. This will also give you a little bit nicer look, I must say. Okay, so it's totally up to you that which one do you want to choose. Instead of this white color, you can choose complete black color as well, so you will get this kind of different results. Okay, as you guys can see, we are getting this kind of results. Okay, you can choose roughness like zero 0.5 or something for this, or can choose 0.2, or maybe or 0.1 as well. Okay, so it's up to you. For like 0.2, it's gonna look like this. Okay, so it's totally up to you, what do you want. I'm going to go somewhere around this grayish color. Okay, so I'll get this kind of look. Okay, this looks good to me. Okay, otherwise you can choose copper color, or you can choose different color as well. Okay, so I'm going to stick with this one. So this is how you can create this kind of satisfactory animation.